Alright. So as orange, we've got Artwarp, and as green, we have Colin, and they are way, way far away from each other. Look at that. Look at that right there. Alright, that's a long ways away, not much metal between them. They will stay away from each other for a bit. That is a very good thing. Alright, so Colin is working on getting some metal out. Looks like he's going a more standard economic build. Same thing here with Artwarp. And actually, Colin hasn't set up his factory yet. Artwarp is a little bit ahead, and looks like Colin's going to go for a vehicle factory. Artwarp working on building a bot factory. Both are doing about the same. And let's see here. Colin has started, both have actually started their first engineer, so they're pretty much exactly even at this moment. Not much of a difference. Colin working on getting some power, and Artwarp is doing the same thing right around here. And both are going to go ahead and start grabbing metal from the areas around them. So they're going to get working on that pretty well. And it looks like that Colin's going to set up a defensive perimeter right here and slowly build things forwards. Not too bad. Yep. So Artwarp has no idea. Actually, no. Looks like Artwarp is the one to do that. Yep, looks like he's set up everything and he's going to build some defenses and things in the outer area. While Colin over here is going to work on doing everything else. So it's going to be interesting because they're going to run into each other here pretty soon. Colin working on expanding his base a lot. Really expanding. And all of this water here is just great for military usage. Especially if you can get some advanced factories up. I'm going to build an air factory for Colin. And an air factory being built by a single fabrication bot here for Artwarp. So right now the two are for the most part evenly matched. Artwarp is a little bit ahead in the economic scale. Skitter coming around and he is just driving forwards, and actually he should be able to take out that bot, that fabrication bot, really easily. Already doing some damage. Moving around. Come on. Wrong thing to aim at. No, and it is not doing anything effective. It's literally firing at something which doesn't really matter, which is kind of sad. Still not firing at anything important. Alright, now it's going to fire at the engineer, which will help. Vehicle fabricators moving forwards. Going to get to work on this. That's an important thing to get done. Colin now has an idea of where the base is. Artwarp still has no idea where Colin might be. And so those guys are going to go ahead and get an laser defense tower up and going to work on securing this area, which will give him a pretty good advantage. Advanced vehicle factory already being worked on here by Colin. Colin just a little bit under full metal usage. He's slightly draining his economy. He's going to want to watch out for that. But he's definitely putting Artwarp back a bit with those turret. Just taking out this expansion here. Artwarp, however, has a power advantage over Colin. Lots of troops working on that advanced vehicle factory, and Colin really wants it badly, it looks like. Expanding out the rear here, getting some pretty good expansion going. Skitterer working on killing off this engineer, and actually that's going to do a lot of damage to Artwarp, because that is, for the most part, his expansions. And so as long as Colin continues to advance slowly, he will gain a nice ability to control. And that air fabricator is just taken down really easily. Skitter working its way around. But Artwarp has, for the most part, has gone a stagnated economy, which is not a good thing at all for him. He's definitely going to want to take care of that here soon. Skitter slowly moving around, not doing much at all though. Fighters being simply an annoyance at this moment, and they have landed, and they're going to be easy pickings for those docks. More fighters coming around. So lots of fighters coming out here for him. Not much going on other than that. And that fabricator's under attack. And actually it looks like it's made it unscathed. Those engineers just saying they're not really doing anything. Skitter is saying they're doing some damage. Colin's doing some pretty nice expansion. Advanced Faber already out for him. And there we go. Getting some more energy. Really pushing on that advanced energy. But not much going on in terms or anywhere else. Colin's base is pretty small actually. Not a lot of military troops or anything actually. Sure, it's going to go ahead and see about taking down those UTC-8s that try to go around the side, and they are easily destroyed by it. And missile tower going up to go ahead and secure the skies around here. Those UTC-8s are being pulled back. Skitter just really continuing to be a skitter, just being an annoyance more than anything. Doing minor damage there. A lot is being put on that advanced air factory. Looks like those docks got eaten up pretty quickly there. And Colin is not really building too many factories at all, which is surprising. Getting some levelers out, and those are going to head towards the front line. Well placed laser tower defense towers, then give them a little bit of an edge. That Skitter will eventually take down that. Eventually. Flak cannon going up. Some flaks going up here. Definitely a good idea to get some flak up. Really helps protect the comm. Air fabrics coming out slowly. Colin is working at about 65-82% of his full capacity. Not a lot if you really look at it. Skitter continuing to be an annoyance. Small expansion out towards this area. Artwarp is finally getting some more metal under his belt. Lots of levelers starting to come forwards, as well as some doxes and some stingers. It's going to really help him. And Kestrel's heading forwards. And they are going for that flak cannon. Flak cannon's going to be taken down. And this is not a good moment here. And they are going to rip to shreds that. Levelers coming in though, and they are taking quite a few shots. Easily ripping apart everything there. And flak cannon going up for the comm. Those Kestrels destroying everything in the outer base. Artwarp is losing his entire front line to those levelers. Those levelers are coming in and doing a heck of a lot of damage. Units coming forwards. More levelers as well. And all of those units are finally taken down there. The anti-air takes control. Levelers continuing to push forwards. And slowly pulling back here. Stinger's taking some shots off. Colin is definitely still in a pretty good position, even with that lost. Lots of levelers coming out and continuing to come out. Another air factory coming out as well. Looks like another one after that also. Quite a few air factories being set up to come out. Levelers pushing forwards again. And they are doing a pretty good amount of damage so far. And if they actually hit those towers, they get taken down really easily. Stingers trying to come forwards, and they're actually left out in the cold. But more and more levelers are slowly making their way forwards. Stingers doing some damage to those kestrels. Not much protection over here. And there goes that kestrel there. Kestrel is taken out barely by that missile defense tower. And with those levelers, Colin is definitely in a pretty good position. Still, not a lot of his stuff has been upgraded yet. Just working on a ton of advanced power, it looks like. Other than that, not much else. That Skitterer finally takes down 2 metal extractors after this entire time of waiting. Some sniper bots have been built. And those troops are starting to push forwards. And pushing forwards hard. Levelers are pushing into these turrets and also against that advanced factory, moving forward slowly through the base, destroying what they can. And they are going for that radar, it looks like. The radar is taken down. And those kestrels are trying to move through, and they get taken down by the flak. Levelers continuing to move in, take down the advanced factory. And they need to hit that turret. And the turret is taken down. And now they'll most likely go ahead and aim for this advanced factory, but they're going to be taken down pretty quick by those kestrels. It looks like Artwarp is calling this a good game. And he's most likely going to surrender here in the next minute. There's not much he can do against Colin's invasion force. Troops moving in, and they're just ripping apart what's left of his base. Artwarp surrenders by destroying his comm, and Colin takes the victory.